Right, to talk more about the lives and the life and times of the governor, the former governor of Ondo State, that is Rotimi Akeredolu. We have joining us now the Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning in the state, Emmanuel Igbasan. Thank you very much for joining us. Compliments of the season to you, and we also commiserate with you and the people of Ondo State over the passing of the former governor. Well, on the swearing in of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, he lauded the virtues of his late boss, and said he would continue on with his unfinished project. Tell us more about how this resonates with you, having served with Rotimi Akeredolu in his lifetime.
Thank you very much for having me, and compliments of the season to all and sundry. To talk of our own dear Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu SASCON, least one with a mixed feeling of sorrow and grief, because this is a man who I refer to as an enigma, as a phenomenon, because of the depth of his thoughts and the candor and courage with which he attends to national and state issues. This is a man that is not afraid to make known his stand on any issue at any time. And for me, the highest point is his ability to listen and accept superior argument where he finds one. He doesn't have a fixated mind, but he will marshal his point. But when you bring forth better arguments or intelligent arguments, he defers to your point. So it's a great loss to me as a person, having worked with him for almost 7 years, a great loss to Ondo State, and a monumental loss to the nation. Because across the nation, on national issues, his voice reverberated and gave us direction where there's confusion. And in the state, you can see his legacies in terms of security, his passion, his love for the development of Ondo State, and the security of lives and properties is immeasurable. And he will spare no one. He will spare no stone untouched for him to secure the lives of the people and ensure that there's some development. And we thank God for the life he has lived. He has made his part, he has made his mark, and now he triumphs in death. It is left for us to continue the trajectory he has left for us, having laid the solid foundation for the economic prosperity of Ondo State in the Committee of States by granting us, earning for us, the license to operate Port Ondo, which will be a game changer in the economic landscape very soon. And I quote his words. He said he was planting a seed under whose shade he may not dwell. Like all great men, his prophecy has come to pass. But for those of us that are alive and who has implicated this visionary leadership too, we have it as a duty to continue in his footsteps. So it's a great loss to us as a state.
And his soul rest in peace. And since his passing, we've seen notable resignations from members of his cabinet. How does that meet you, and where does that leave you? Of course, you've already said you served with him for the past 7 years, and here you are, still holding on.
Yes, for me, it doesn't leave me anywhere. It leaves me with that confidence, with that sense of responsibility that I must not fail him. I must not fail the memory. Having been the coordinating economic commissioner for the past 6 years, I know his passion. I know his mind. And for me, The administration should continue in the good works that he has laid down. I've mentioned Port Ondo. I'm yet to mention his exploits in the health sector, in the educational sector. So as the economy planner, I know his mindset, and anyone that wishes well for Ondo State must continue in this trajectory. For example, out of the 528 primary schools we have, more than 500 of them has been touched across the state, across every local government. More than 500 kilometers of road has been tarred across every local government. So, in the health sector, health workers are being recruited in the system. 500 bedroom is ongoing. Those legacies must not die. The creation of the Southwest Security Network has its footprint, has its loud voice, which reverberated across the country, and is now a role model for most state governments to ensure the safety and security of their citizens. Those legacies must not die. Though he's not here with us physically, yet he lives with us.
All right, we thank you very much. That's a fine place to leave this conversation. Emmanuel Igbasan, the Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning in Ondo State. Thanks again for speaking with us on TVC News.
Thank you for having me.